Hello guys, MikuChibi here, welcome back to another Sword Online Factor, and today we're gonna have a look at the news banner, the Tonight Storyteller Order, which has 4 new skills. But first, short about the banner itself. It is a step-up banner with 3 steps. Step 1, you have percent off. Step 2, regular price. And step 3, a guaranteed round of 4-star. And the 4 new skills we have Lisbeth, Koharu, Leafa, and Asuna. Both Lisbeth Asuna is a new active skill, Koharu a new full burst, and Leafa a new burst skill. So let's have a look on the skills. And this banner is available till 11 December. So you have a month on you to decide if you want to pull this banner or not. And the first skill we're gonna have a look at is Surprise Cocktail Asuna, Raver skill, Deadly Thorn skill animation, 26 SP, Frozen Dark, 60-second cool time, 96 switch gauge, and 50 break gauge. Not bad. 2160% damage to hit single target. It has ultimate light 4 buff, on critical rate raise, reduce the next damage taken 5 stack for 20 seconds. Crit rate plus 1% per stack, reducing the next damage taken by minus 1% per stack. Each effect will be removed by taking damage. So if you get hit once, this effect or buff gets removed immediately. Ultimate Light 4, so this is when you're using Switch, you will get 15 stacks instead of 5, which is not bad. And while Access skill is activated, small marker debuff, the next attack the enemy receive will induce 1.5 damage up to... Okay, this can be really good as a support or your second set. It depends how you want to utilize it. I can see this being really useful. If it was 2x, it will be even better, but 1.5 is still fine. So overall, I think this is a really good support skill for your rapier set. Next we have preparation for opening Koharu. It has Bloody Battle Strike Earth conversion. Bloody Battle Strike 3, attack plus 35% when attacking with blunt element, good for mace and axe. Earth Conversion 4, Wind Element damage minus 10% and Earth Element damage plus 25%. So this is good for mace and axe DPS where you have Earth Element damage, which can be really useful for this GOG. This GOG, we have the boss that is weak to blunt and earth, so it can be really useful. And since it's a full burst ability, that means you can activate your full burst again one more time, which is not bad. Performing Mixologist Lisbeth is a mace skill, Rock Crush skill animation, 46 SP, Blunt and Earth, 60-second cool time, switch gauge is 2, break gauge 20, not the best. 1720% damage single target, muscle build of 4. Oh wait, this is a party buff. Okay, own and party attack plus 1% per stack, 2 stack for 20 seconds. And if you're using on switch, you will get 6 stacks for 20 seconds. So you can get 99% attack for yourself and your party members. That is not bad, really good, and since it's an Axel, you can spam it a lot. While Axel skill is activated, Earth Pal buff, Earth Element damage 1% per stack for 20 seconds. Basically, this is for yourself only. If it was on party, this buff would probably be one of the best buffs in game. Still, this is still really good on its own. And last one, we have Gentle Bartender Leafa, which is the burst skill. We have Axe skill, Shining Scrape, 30 SP, Blunt and Holy, 50-second cooltime, 63 switch gauge, and 51 break gauge. Not bad. 1850% damage to each single target. Enhanced attack 4, attack plus 15 for 20 seconds. Holy element enhanced 4, holy element damage plus 9 for 50 seconds. Alright. And to activate the burst skill, you need to do Holy, Holy, Blunt, Holy. So if you do have a Holy set, this is pretty easy to activate. And you also have 30-second cool time, 63 switch gauge, and 1 or 2 break gauge. Not bad. Burst damage, 5120% damage to each single target. Attack increase in the potion with your remaining HP times 200%. Really good bonus. And critical rate plus 400% towards enemy on break. As long as you break the enemy, you're able to receive the 400% crit rate, which is not bad. But if you can't break the boss, then this bonus is pretty much useless. And can activate without using any SP. Alright. Surprise Cocktail Asuna is a sword skill with higher damage multiplier increase after limit break-in. Alright. So it is this one. Okay. Now let's have a look on the rate. Point 325, step 3 we should have 8.125, yeah. Ooh. Okay, overall I would say the skills looks promising, especially for this GOG. They are gonna be really useful for GOG, except for this rapier skill. I don't know why, maybe as support. But other than that, Koharu can be really good for DPS for Blunt. Lisbeth really good for support, or if you want to support yourself, it can be also good. And Leafa will probably one of the key main here for GOG. If you just look at the GOG right now, we start with Blunt and Holy as weakness, and after some HP, it will switch element to Earth. So Leafa will be really useful on the first half of the boss, and after that you can switch to Earth element damage, so not bad. If it was full burst, I would say this gonna be really useful. So the question is now, is this banner worth to summon on? Well, rerollers, new players, skip this banner. This is definitely not made for you, but made for endgame players or those that are tryharding for GOG. Only for those, this is really good banner. But since it's a step 3 banner, it is also risky since it's not guaranteed the future. If it was 5 step, I would say this banner will be worth it. Since it's a 3 step, I will still stay away unless you're a whale and want to get a really strong skill. Go ahead. Those are free-to-play players and late game players that are free-to-play. Skip this banner. You don't really need these skills unless you want to gamble your luck. If you look into skills, how useful they're gonna be. For example, Koharu. This one can be really good for any Blunt content because you will be only using the Bloody Battle Strike 3. But if they're gonna release a boss that has a Earth weakness, then this pass is gonna shine the most. But for now, if you look into late game content, I would say the only boss that is weak to Blunt and Earth will be, if I'm correctly, floor 51, the Skull Reaper Metal, or Metal Skull Reaper, which not that many actually farming that, so it might be really useless. Other than that, if you look at Lisbeth, really good, but same again, Blunt and Earth. There aren't that many that actually farming bosses that are weak to Blunt and Earth, so it might be becoming useless unless you're farming dungeon. There's probably some dungeon boss that is weak to Blunt and Earth that can be useful. Leafa is good. For example, Kill Showdown, where you can fight the level 145 the crab, which is weak to Blunt only. It can be useful there. But when it comes to late game, I would say the only boss you can fight is probably the Chaos Dragon on floor 91, where you're farming your Yasha. Which, once again, not that many actually farming that boss, since it's actually hard and requires some decent party to be able to farm it. You could also use Leafa on the level 215, the snake, the sea snake, which is pretty hard to farm unless you know what you're doing. So the skills, they are good, but when it comes to content where you're actually grinding, you have to find a party for that, which is hard. Most of the people, when it comes to the Skull Reaper metal, they don't farm that. They rather prefer farming the floor 17, the iron there, or floor 69, the snake there. They're farming that instead when it comes to the Machina weapon farming. And Blunt Holy content, mostly pretty old now. Yasha, probably you can find someone that does that, but when it comes to Yasha, people are probably farming the floor 100, the Radius boss, or floor 81, the 100 arms Huang, which is much easier. My recommendation, skip this banner, because we do have 2 banners coming soon, which is the Squad Jumble, which is gonna be released next week, and also 7th anniversary, which is gonna be released in 2 weeks. I will say skip this banner for now and save your Archon gens. But if you don't see the Squad Jumble being good or the 7th anniversary being good, you can pull on this banner if you want to, if you really want the scales, because you still have some time. This is gonna expire on 11th December, so we still have enough time. And so keep saving for now and give some more thoughts, and also wait for the future ban to see if they're better or not. But that's me. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Take care now, and bye bye.